Hello friends, welcome back to Fix It With Beer. We've got our very favorite, and especially my wife's very favorite 2013 Buick Enclave. We got to do a quick oil change. The weekend is trying to escape from us quickly. We got to get this knocked out because if you saw the little short video, I didn't really change it when it was cold outside, but it's nice today, so we're going to get this knocked out. No camera person today, so I'm going to do this on my own, but as you know, we got to start off with the National Beer of Texas, because here we are. All right, guys, filming myself. So here's what you're gonna need to do. We got our Kirkland brand, cheapest oil in town. You gotta get the Dexos oil because the Buick Enclave takes the Dexos synthetic, whatever that stuff is. So you gotta look for the Dexos seal, which we see right there. So we got that squared away. We got a 15 millimeter for the oil plug. We got our oil filter wrench attachment. We got a socket. Got a flashlight so I can help see you. You know we're gonna need way more paper towels than that. Why are we only doing that many paper towels? We need to start with a full roll because it's gonna make a mess. We got our little pan, and we can't forget new filter, Micro Guard Select. This is the one that they had. This one was actually way more expensive than just a plain old cheapie, but they were a little limited on supply at the store. So this is what I went with because they had it and it was gonna save me a trip to a different parts store. All right guys, like I said, we're gonna do this quick today because it's been a crazy weekend. So we're gonna start off with our 15 millimeter on our socket. We're gonna come in from the front of the treasured Enclave right here. And I'll grab the flashlight so you can see what we're doing. You can see, kind of put the truck up on a couple of 2x6s there, just to give me a little bit of working room. And let me see if I get the tripod set up so you can see. We're basically gonna come, it's just about even with the front tires, and you can see right there, that's gonna be our little drain plug. I already got the pan in place. Put down a little piece of cardboard, save the driveway, saves on the cleanup just a little bit. All we're gonna do is take out the drain plug, which is right here. It's just sticking right out the back here. And again, this drain, maybe move this drain pan out of the way until we get it started. Oh man, someone put that thing up tight. Holy buckets. Oh, there we go. Man, that thing was tight, guys. Let's get that out of the way because we're gonna want to move this pretty quickly. Oh, I had my gloves on. Let's get the gloves back on. Hold on a second. So we're kind of fairly tight now. We're gonna get this thing in place. I don't know. Again, no camera person. I'm assuming you can see what we're doing here. Oh, there we go. All right, it's draining, guys. We did it. Glad we got the cardboard here. Plug is in good shape. We'll let that thing drain for just a second. And I'll get you up here while that's draining. And we'll take a look at where the filter is on this car. Okay, you can see up top as we come in here from the front. See, we got our little blue oil filter right down there. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I already cheated a little bit because I'm in a hurry here. I loosened that with the oil filter wrench. You know, this is Buick engineering, guys. Let's think about how much more of a tough place we could put that thing. I already kind of got that thing loosened up, so let's make sure we got a cardboard where it's gonna cover, because that thing's gonna leak everywhere. And our pan down there is still catching the last couple of drips, and when that filter leaks, it'll leak on the cardboard, so we won't make a mess on the garage floor. Can you see it? I'm trying to get it where you guys can see me spinning it off. My hand gets in the way. There you go. It's spinning. So there we go. We got that thing, and we'll kind of try to keep the oil up. We can confirm we've got the gasket on, so we don't have to worry that we left the gasket on there. And we're gonna try not to drip all over the place and get it to our trash can here. Okay guys, here's our new Micro Guard Select Extended Life. There's that number one more time. Hey, I know a guy He's big on writing your date on here. And then I like to write the mileage on here too. That way when you forget when you did this last, since you don't have a little sticker from the car or the oil change place, now you know. You can just peek your head down there and see what you got. All right, guys. There's a little plastic cover on there. We got that off. And then we're gonna go back over here and see if we can reach down and find this spot again. I don't know, you can see it dripped a little bit, but it's actually not too bad. Most of it stayed in there. The problem is, you can't see it. So we're gonna have to just go by feel. You're not gonna be able to see any of this. But let me just see if I can feel where that little threaded portion is. And it's right there, I can feel it. Oh, there we got it. All right, it's kind of a weird angle, guys. I'm gonna be really honest with you, but it's very doable. You don't have to go much more than hand tight on these either, guys, just so you know. We're gonna put that little oil filter wrench on it and just give it a little bit of a crank. I don't know why I'm trying to show you this, but maybe you can see as I get the little oil filter wrench on here. It's not gonna show you guys anything. Trust me, I tightened it up a little bit with a wrench. We're gonna get to the bottom and we'll get the plug put back in, put some oil in this guy, and we're gonna be done. I told you guys the cardboard was gonna come in helpful. That dang filter, when I pulled it out, it left a mess. It just barely missed the pan. What a disaster. Anyway, let me get this all moved out of the way. We'll get that plug put back in and get this all cleaned up and be done with this thing. Okay, we got our 15mm socket. We're just gonna slide this whole thing out of the way so we're not laying in oil. You probably can't see it, but it's still, look on my cardboard. It's still dripping, still making a mess. Anyway, we're gonna get this buttoned up right here. And then we're gonna call this thing buttoned up. Let's go put some oil in the top. Then we'll clean up our mess. All right, guys, let's not forget our flashlight that we have in there. You can see right there, we got our Dexos 5W30. All right, and then we got our oil, and we're just gonna slow roll this in here, see if we can do it without making a mess. All right, we got the oil in there. Put our cap back on. We should be set to go. We'll go ahead and get this thing started up here in a second. All right, guys, we're just finishing up the cleanup here, but we got the oil put up, ready to recycle that at our favorite auto parts store. And we're gonna close the hood and turn it on here in just a second. But hey, if you need a Saturday or Sunday afternoon project, this is not a tough one to do. You figure it costs you 30, 35 bucks to do it yourself. You can take it to the oil change place to get you for 90 or 100 to do it now. And you know what? It makes you feel good. You can get something done on your own. You get to drink a Lone Star or whatever your favorite beer of choice is. But thanks for watching. Check in with us next time and we'll come up with another exciting project. Thanks for watching.